Hi, my name is Evelyn Levinson, and I'm the Director of International Admissions at American University in Washington, D.C. I'm very excited to have this opportunity to give you a quick overview of who we are and the kind of student that we're looking for, and hopefully to get you interested in looking at American University and perhaps applying this year or in the future, depending how old you are right now. We're located in Washington, D.C., which is the capital of the U.S., in a neighborhood where all of the embassies are located. So it's a very elegant, safe neighborhood, and we are a campus that provides all of the support for students for living, studying, sports, food, everything in one area. We're not a very big campus physically, and you could walk across campus if you wanted in about 6 minutes. But usually, because you will have had the opportunity to make so many friends, we are a university of community. You will be engaging and speaking to a lot of people from around the world and across the United States every day when you go back and forth on our campus. We have about 13,000 students, where 8,000 are undergraduates, and they live on campus at the beginning for sure. We have students from 126 different countries, from Albania to Zimbabwe and everything in between. That is about 11% of our population is not from the United States. But if you happen to have a U.S. passport and you grew up all of your life or part of your life outside the U.S., you are, for American University, what we call a U.S. global nomad. You have the rights of an American citizen, but your experiences, your education, your culture are very global, and we welcome you to AU as our U.S. global nomad population. That is about another 300 students at AU. So we have students from around the world, students from all 50 states, and we embrace 4 main values at AU: inclusiveness, diversity, tolerance, and respect. We're looking for a student who's a really good fit for AU because we know you have a lot of choices. There are over 4,500 universities and colleges in the US. For us, what we are looking for is a student who is well-rounded, who is hardworking student, who has worked hard for all of 9th grade, all of 10th grade, all of 11th grade, and hopefully also for all of 12th grade. We want students to have strong academics, and we will be looking also at predicted IB, and certainly rigor, how hard you work, and not just the cumulative GPA or grade point average. So 9th grade, 10th grade, 11th grade count, predicted IB counts, and that is one of the things that we are looking for. The other thing that makes a good fit at AU is your character, your leadership, your volunteerism, your community service. We hope that you will come with a lot of opportunities that you got here to be involved in MUN or the cooking club or the dance club or the business club or the environmental club at your school, and that you will come to my university and engage in those as well. We're looking for students who are passionate about making a difference in the world, and looking at your CV or your curriculum vitae gives us a sense of the kinds of activities and interests that you have. So in addition to good grades, we are also looking at students who are committed to positive civic change and are involved in things. We are also looking at excellent communication skills in English, and that usually is proved through the IELTS exam or the TOEFL exam. Excellent communication skills doesn't end with the testing. We're going to be looking at the way you write us essays, the way you write your writing supplement, the way you write your emails to us, the tone, the spelling, the punctuation. We really assess your communication skills in English. That's important too. So we want a student who's a good communicator, who's a good student, cares about something, wants to make a difference, and is going to come to AU and be what we hope is a mover and a shaker and make us proud one day when you graduate from AU as well. We have over 200 clubs and organizations at AU, and you, the student, are the one that starts those clubs. So if you have an idea for a club that we don't have, you can start a club at AU. We want you to be involved. When it comes to sports, we are NCAA Division I Patriot League. and we have 14 varsity clubs and 30 clubs and intramural level of sports as well. We are also a university that wants you to study abroad and see the world and become a global citizen. We want you to see something else, and we have over 120 exchange programs in 40 different countries of the world where you could spend a semester as our student in another country, whether it's Europe or Australia or Dubai or Beijing or South America. We want you to be our student and get a global experience. We also have top internship opportunities at American University. Our Career Center is number 10 in the United States. So we do internship fairs where 150 employers come to our campus twice a year, fall and spring, to meet you, the student. So you are able to meet folks from the World Bank or the IMF or the embassies or the performing arts or the business world or the science world, and you can get that experience before you graduate from AU. 90% of our students will graduate with at least one internship, and I have had students who have had up to 5 internships before they graduated from our university. 92% of our students are employed and or in graduate school within 6 months of graduation. We do truly know success at AU. Now, what are some of the majors you can study? We have 5 faculties, what we call schools. We have the School of Business, and we have majors in entrepreneurship, real estate, IT, international business, business and international relations, accounting, marketing, finance, business and the entertainment industry. Business is one of our faculties. We have the School of Communications, where filmmaking, journalism, print or broadcast journalism, social media, strategic communications, and PR. We're in the top 5 in the United States today in our School of Communications and Film. Our School of International Service, we are in the top 10 in the United States. For international studies is what we call it at AU, with a lot of different concentrations. Our School of Public Affairs is a faculty that has a focus on U.S. politics, justice, law, society, U.S. political science, and there is also a faculty with top 10 rankings in the U.S. Our College of Arts and Sciences has almost everything in the liberal arts, humanities, social sciences, and sciences. We have neuroscience, we have public health, we have biology, we have chemistry, we have biochemistry, we have dance, we have musical theater, we have drama, we have chorus, we have economics, we have psychology. We basically have just about everything, but what we do not teach at AU, we do not have engineering departments, we do not have architecture departments. So we have 5 faculties, and we have our School of Law, which is more at the postgraduate level, which is also in the top 6 in the US. So we're in a safe neighborhood in Washington. We're near all the embassies. We are a real campus, but what's important about AU is we are a campus of community, students who come together to connect and try to make a difference together. That feeling of being welcomed, of being part of a greater opportunity to make a difference is, I think, what sets us apart from a lot of other schools. There's a lot of diversity, a lot of support, opportunities, small classes, average 23 students to a class. First-year students, 19 students in a class, and student-faculty ratio, 11-1. You are never taught by a teaching assistant at AU. You are taught by a professor. So the quality of the experience that we offer inside the classroom, the quality of the experience outside the classroom through internships, study abroad, research opportunities for undergraduates starting after your first year. All of this is to give you the best liberal arts and sciences feeling in a research university in the capital of the US and in a safe environment. I hope we'll have a chance to see many of you apply in the future and a chance to meet with you. The one other important element to keep in mind at my university is that sincere, demonstrated interest counts at AU. You could be the best student in the world, but you may not be the good fit student for us because we don't see that you have shown us interest. We don't see that you really understand who we are. Your essays will have to address who we are at AU and why you want us at AU. Being in Washington, D.C. is not a sufficient answer. So I hope you'll do your homework, hope you do your research, and I look forward to being in touch with many of you in the future. Thank you so much.